I won't be able to go to sleep tonight unless I analyze some of this stupidity. I really want you guys to note the rotation I'm making in terms of how I'm going back. Okay, so Hammy is left side zone of responsibility as we're moving forward. I need to cover right side zone of responsibility. So the way I'm doing this is I'm hitting pads on my way out. There's different routes you can take. I almost just caught myself doing the player view. Okay, there's a couple different ways. So if you end up in my position, you can go like this and then pop here, and then you got a second, third right here, like this, and then first, right? And then I can do whatever I want, or you can go like this, but make the adjustment, or you can be here and make the adjustment, or you can do something like this and make the adjustment. But either way, all roads lead to Rome, the magic boost pad. All right, look at it. It's right on that diagonal. Look, think of it like this. On offense, right? Offense. I've told you about the midfield L, okay? This is the diagonal that's like the golden ratio. It's like fucking Fibonacci, dude. The same thing is like when you're on defense, okay? When you're on defense, it's like I'm like on the diagonal, but like giving a little bit more space here, okay? It's like the same thing, okay? But just push back on the field, okay? It's super important that you guys do this correctly, okay? Because I have to trust them that they're not going to be bots for about half a second until I am now in a good spot. And now look, I'm ready to be on the diagonal. I'm on that I'm not quite on the midfield L, but I'm looking. On offense, you want to spread out. So I'm waiting. I'm on the right side, waiting, looking. And then I can look to cut in slowly. And now it doesn't work out. And there I kind of had a really good shot, but I messed up, okay? But I want you guys to know the level of precision that you can have and emulate. This isn't hard to do. This isn't hard. Literally, look at this. Player view, look at this. I'm looking, right here, looking to go. And then boom, I can go. And look at Vivance here, dude. What is he doing? I mean, this is why you don't do that weird second man shit where you push out. This is why when I coach, I tend to beat offenses that are like that. And there are coaches that are out there teaching you to follow what Vivance does. I'm no joke. And it's the stupidest shit ever. I like laugh at it, honestly. Okay, so now J Rose is there. We've scrapped the position. What do? Okay, I'm second man coming out. I don't really push out. Okay, I'm second man. Technically, I'm front post guy that I was telling you in my last video. I don't push out until it crosses that half field line. So here I have to stay really far back. But now, look how far back I am, dude. The only time, where did I push out? I pushed out sideline, okay? Pushed out square, looking right here, waiting. And look, now I'm on the diagonal on a half turn, ready to go anywhere, dude. And it gives me ample space to move and turn to face or go back, dude. The game is played on the half turn, okay? Look, I'm kind of proud of myself, dude, because this looks so precise. And now I'm going to try to spit it mid. It's probably not going to work out. Hammy's going to try and go for it, right? Respect. I'm going to turn. That was a really bad touch. I wanted to take possession. Vivance is going to get a second touch, so I'm going to rotate back. Why was Hammy doing this? Okay, look at what Hammy does here. There is no way in hell ever after you just go. Do not do anything else but rotate back. Okay, rotate back. How do you do that? Wide, like that. And then you can look. Now we're in the same shit again. Second man to me. What do? The same pathing. Check deep about a half field away. Boom, here. Then you can cut in. And that's going to get you some really good opportunities. Do not rotate like that. That's fucking number one. That's number one. And then he's crossing the field. Whoa. Crossing the field. Why, bro? This should be like a fucking... He shouldn't be crossing the field. The only reason why crossing the field there works is because fucking look at what Jay Rosa did and his rotation back. He should have been there, honestly. He should have been there. And the way he should have rotated, Jay Rosa, if you want to hit the oh shit rotation and you want to like rotate on the mid pads, not my thing. I don't really coach that unless you're rotating into second man here, because you need a lot of space for a run up to be able to go for the ball. Okay, that's why I don't advocate to rotate midfield unless you're rotating into second man position. If you are first man rotating into third man space, right? Which is the new vacant space that was left as we push out, because the second man is now here and then the first is here, right? There's now vacant space that needs to be marked, okay? So how you need to rotate in needs to be either like this, right, on these pads, and then you're here, and look at that, you're right here, like almost on that pad, but it's just a little bit far up the field, or you can rotate like this, or, you know, I mean, these are the only two paths that are viable in this case, you know, like even if it's on the other side of the field, it would be something like this. And then maybe like that, you know, it's like, it's very, very similar. You guys start to notice the pattern here. You guys are noticing the pattern. Okay. So he should be rotating like this. If he wants to, he can rotate close and then spit wide and then be here. And now look at that. Boom. Now he's on. Hammy should never be really doing this. That is literally like disgusting, like worse than nails on a chalkboard. Like I'm putting my family jewels in a vice, rubbing them with sandpaper. That's what it's disgusting. It's like, no. So I dropped that on purpose. I was just low boost and I didn't want to hit it in the corner. I was trying to just materialize something. It's kind of forcing it, to be honest. Here we're really awkward. And why this position like broke down. Hammy again, look at his rotation. This position broke down. Why? Look at his rotation. What? Okay, first of all, it needed to be that he rotates like this here on the pads. The same pathing I was telling you about, right? The same pathing. The pathing where you can go like this or this. I mean, this isn't viable because you don't want to rotate behind the play. You want to be in front of it, okay? And the way to do that was it needed to be like this, okay? Because you need to cross the field. You're second here technically, ready to go, and this guy's third, and then I'm first, and then he cuts. You know, it's the same in doubles. For all you 2v2 mains that are out there, it's the same shit in doubles. You're rotating opposite the field, and then you're looking to cut, and then you're looking here, and then you go, something like that, you know? It's literally the same concept. The exact same rotations that I'm teaching you can be applied into doubles, okay? And you need to make sure that you're following this path, going like this, and then look, you got 1, 3, 2. I'm 2 going here. Now, it's weird. It's weird because I tell you, you're like third man, right? But if he rotates all the way back, that's your cue to cut in. So this is why I say, this is the position that makes this, like my coaching, like I say you're third, but I do that for simplicity. It's actually 2/3, depending on what happens in the behavior of what happens with this guy or what happens with this guy. Okay, because if it falls into this zone and it rolls up the field, then this guy goes, then he's second, and then you're third. If it doesn't and it pops out mid, then you need to be here to cover this, and so then you're technically second, right? That's why I tell you you're 2/3. This is the play, okay? But you need to make sure that when you're rotating into this third man position, that you need to be able to go up for this, because this switch covering this is so important. Because if you don't, this guy lands something high, you're just awkward, and then fucking homeboy with aerospace, it's just kind of like, it's not even technically a good shot. It's not even like top shelf, right? But look, he's covering his width right, his left side zone. You're just awkward. You're not able to match that. And he's just going to land a heater, and there's nothing you can do. Okay? That is why I tell you. You need to do this rotation. It is integral that you do that. Because if you don't cover that, you're going to get slammed. Okay, so look at me. Look at how I'm rotating. Pad, looking mid. I'm looking mid. If I'm on offense, right, and he lands this beat, then I can go like this and then go wide. And I'm spreading out, right? If on defense it doesn't work out, then I'm here ready. Jay Rosa needs to be on this wall, okay? You cannot get caught out here because he needs to cover this wall. That's his job. I cover what spits out in the mid, period. Okay? That's why I tell people don't push out until you're past that half line, because then this could lead to some nasty double commits if you do. Okay. That's why if you're in a team setting, you tell your guy that's rotating like this, you tell him, I cover mid, you cover wall. End of story. That's simple. Done. You'll never have problems if you calm correctly, right? If it goes up the wall, it's his ball. If it goes into the mid, you take possession. It's very simple. So I'm waiting to see how the play develops. It should be me that goes up for this, not Jay Rosa. Look at his angle. Look at his angle. He's so awkward going up for the ball. He's not even beating this guy. He's getting roasted, dude. It should be me that goes up for this, because then I could nail this. And look at that. Look, I could have gone up for that. Either that or we could have just chilled. Like, you know, like he could have chilled here and I could have chilled here. And I mean, we got plenty of time to react. You know, but instead I got to make like a weird save. In order to equalize this position, I have to hit it in such a way where I can hit it off the wall and then hit it again. Okay. That's how I equalize this. And instead we get scored on, really, because of that. Another mistake by them from Jay Rosa in getting caught out into the second by pushing out too far leads to this massive misplay, which then causes us to get scored on. Okay, it's very, very, very simple on just with good positioning. It's like I almost guys want you to see how fragile the position is if you don't follow these concepts correctly. You know, like it's so fragile. Like he fucks up and then it overloads me. Now I'm technically in a 2v1, and the way to do that is take possession because I gotta match his ball. Then I gotta match the guy that's up for it, right? And if I can't do that, then we get scored on right here. So I tried to pre-jump to cover the angle. He whiffs. Hammy also went for it, barely would scrap that. And then look, that was a 2v1. Everyone dove, and it's a numbers game. You know, third guy, they win, minus everybody in the equation. I believe that's all that really happened. No, there's more stuff, but that was mainly the juicy goods. Look, second man, not pushing up, not pushing out, not pushing out, not pushing out, not pushing out, waiting. Look, making sure that when they're, because if the transition happens, the first man could sometimes look for a demo here. So I do a quick swivel, making sure, right, he rotates out, but I still, like, in my brain, I'm like looking for a swivel. Right, I'm making sure, okay, I don't see a name tag. All I'm looking for is an orange name tag somewhere. I don't see it, right? I don't need to look for car. I look for name tag. Look for name tag here. Don't see anything orange, bright red orange. We're good. Push forward. This guy wants to go up for it. Good job, Aerospace. You did absolutely nothing to advance the play. He whiffs. Whiffs. Who whiffed? Hammy. Why is he up? Okay, yo. It's just, now we're awkward. Barely lands that. I get bumped off. Okay, now he's covering. Look, he's handling his spacing well. He just needs to relax. Yeah, this is good. Caught out. See, it's a little caught out. See, look at his compensation maneuver. This right here, this turn right, is like a compensate right there. You know what I mean? It's like he's a little bit too far forward, and then his brain goes, oh shit, I'm a little too far forward. His brain is like, let's not move forward, so I'm gonna turn right so that I'm not taking any more space moving forward, right? But then it's already like too late at that point, you know? Like that's the compensation maneuver, you know? It should be like on that diagonal waiting, right? And you could push out a little bit right there. And then look, boom, now you're up for it. And you can look to try and beat and play it over Wild Mike and then give it to the guy behind you. And, you know, that'll probably punish the double commit. But instead, that doesn't happen, right? You know, so looking for the clear. You know, I'm like waiting, dude. Like, let him fucking have a tantrum. Now I can just, now I can just fucking beat him. Just wait. Look how patient it is, dude. You let the play come to you. Just cover the zone, dude. Like, I know I'm not going to beat the guy. I know I'm not going to beat him. There's no point in going forward. He's already diving at it, right? Just wait to see what happens. If it goes over me, great. Then it's going to, I know there's a guy behind me. If it doesn't, I'm right here. Just wait. Look, right on that boost pad. Just hits it right to me, dude. Just freebie. This is going to happen to you constantly if you follow what I'm talking about. If you follow this, they're just gonna hand it to you. You're gonna be like, holy shit, you know? None of that. It's none of this shit where it's like, it's not like you're some plat player and I'm telling you, oh, just don't dive at the ball. You know, it's like, this is real shit. It's real coaching. It's really how to win, dude. It's just real positioning. This is why it drives me crazy, because then I run into those videos and it's like, oh, look at me. Just don't dive at the ball. Just don't dive. It's like, dog, that is not at all solving anything. If anything, it's giving you more habits, because then it's making you passive where now you need to go actually for the rotation. You know what I mean? It's not even like putting a band-aid on a problem, dude. It's like, it's making more problems, bro. It makes me laugh when I have to deal with that, dude. But it leads into me being so frustrated as a coach and knowing the right answer that I literally want to come out of retirement and tell him this guy's dumb, and then just like come out with content that's like, this is how you actually do it, you know? Because I know, and I'm like, this is how you can really help people, you know? It's almost becomes a point where like you and your knowledge, it's like. It's like if you don't know what you're talking about and you are coming out there trying to teach people, like you have a responsibility to make solutions for people. You know, you have an actual responsibility to create solutions. And there comes a point where it's just poison if you don't know what you're talking about. It's just poison that's creating more problems, you know, rather than actually solving them. And this ended up being like this was like a horrible dribble from me. You know, and I like totally messed it up, and it ended up working out, and like it ended up like faking the guy. So that was good. Look, not pushing forward, waiting. Look, this is why you cannot get caught out, because look, I told you, other guys, the other people in my last videos were people that got caught out, but I cannot push forward because I have to be able to turn and use this wall, or I have to be able to jump. I have 80 boost. I know I'm good. If I didn't have 80 boost, then I would be kind of awkward. If I had like 36, I'd be like, this is going to be a little tough, but I have 80. So I'm good. I'm just going to wait. They mess up. I'm like, oh, he really messed up. So now I'm going to wait for this play to drop center. And that was a really bad hit. I wanted to hit it forward, but I don't think it mattered that much just because they were going to still land the clear. Yeah, this is awkward. So for me, all I'm trying to do is get in front of this ball to block a potential angle leading into the net. So I'm just trying to get in front of it. Takes a boost. I'm pissed. Okay, so same rotation. How am I rotating back? Okay, how did Hammy get beat here, dude? Okay. That is troll. Wow. Whoa. Okay. He's third. He's third. If he's going to push up, he needs to be second to him like this, and he needs to see the play and what's going on, and then wait here. And it's still awkward for him, but at least we could try and maybe scrap it. Yeah, now he's wide. Please keep your width. Nice. So he kept his width. So this is what I'm talking about, like when you're rotating on that third. Because like you have the option when you're in this zone to push up or to play back, right? You have so much space. The Classics rotation, the Justin rotation, the JNAPS rotation. It's all the same concept, dude, right here. You know, you have so many options there. And so he played in a good spot right there, looking forward to beat, pushing forward. And we got a goal out of it. I don't even want to edit these videos, dude. I'm just going to post it and you guys can do it. It's hell on the editing and I'm working. I already work.
I know what I have to do, but I don't know if I have the strength to do it.
Okay, so notice what's going on here. So I'm playing technically on this pad. Okay, so I'm technically playing knowing that Hammy's going to be in a bad spot. I've been watching him play as second and fuck it up the whole game, all game. So basically, I'm just going to know that he's going to be overcommitted. So I'm like, okay, I need to go up for this next play. I know it's coming off the wall square-ish. It's going to pop into the midfield. That's going to be me. I already know. Like, I'm just waiting for how the play's going to develop. I dive. We're good. I miss, which would have been nice to put that ball up forward. I'm trying to do something to put it like center, or like I wanted to put it like off the wall and give it to Hammy, but it doesn't work out. I'm really confused here why this boost wasn't open. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So dude, zone of responsibility, man. Don't have three people on the left side. Like you're here, you could play here. Dude, he needs to keep his width for this pass that comes in. You know, like you need to keep your width here. What the hell? I'm upside down. Okay, you need to keep your width here because you need to be able to give Hammy the option to be able to pass it. And this allows you to start the overload because then you force one of the defenders to either cover shot or pass. And then it takes two attackers to beat one defender, okay? It takes 4 attackers to beat 3 defenders. It takes 5 attackers to beat 4 defenders, dude. You always just, it's that plus 1, okay? And so if somebody is going to mark the shot, in order to make it equal, somebody needs to mark this pass. But most of the time, people aren't going to mark this correctly. They're going to stay stagnant back post, right? And so he needs to be able to see that, go pad, 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 but be able to mark to give Hammy the option to make the judgment of whether or not, what the hell? That will make the judgment on whether or not he can put it mid. He can put it mid. So that way you could start overloading these defenders. And now they're in a position where they are forced to come out. They like have to make a decision on whether to cover both shot and pass, dude. And look, dude, they're not even covering this correctly, dude. You got a stagnant guy bad post, man. This is free. Dude, you post it, all you gotta do is hit this shit square, man. Like if you see these positions, this is like an instant tell. This is an instant tell to put the shit mid. If you see this guy playing stagnant back post, just keep putting it mid, man. You're gonna just annihilate him every time, you know? And it's gonna keep causing them to like double commit on the play. And then the next thing you know, you're just gonna be railing goals. They're gonna be like, oh, they're scoring so much, dude. Okay, so you must, dude, do not do this. If you're ever Jay Rosa in this position, never do this. If you are zero boost position, dude, pad. If you're zero boost, it's unfortunate. Pad. 36, 48. That's plenty. Boom, right? You're here. Now you're here. Look. And now you can beat this guy. Nail the beat. And here, instead, it's awkward. But they double committed, so, you know. It's like a really good chance to have a scoring opportunity. And instead, it looks like this. It's so stupid. It's so mediocre to my brain. This is why I get tilted. Because then I'm just like seeing all these mistakes happening. And I'm just like, and they don't know. Yeah, and Hammy's too far pushed up. Like, okay, dude, dog. You need to give yourself some run up. Look, now he's got his back to the ball, then he's going for it. What? He could have scored this. This was a throw. What is he scoring? What is he going to do? Wait here, look, wait. Boom, waiting, look. Wait. Boom, perfect. Now you go. Dude, and now you could just look for a shot, or you can even take the space because you know they're a little awkward. You can even take your time to fucking reposition just a little half second because you know they're fucking awkward. You don't have to immediately go, so you could see that go. Okay, I can reposition real quick, and then just, and then now go for it. Now you got the angle instead of doing this shit. And now what does that mean? You have pace, dude. You have pace. You're not just hitting this flat. Look at him. He's so far forward. He has no space to give himself the ability to, like, you could say, okay, he was just dropping it, so he was hitting it flat. Dude, you can shoot low with pace, is what I'm saying, had you followed the proper positioning, you know? Like, dude, this happens. This is a GC1, GC2 game, dude. It's supposed to be the top, like, 1%, bro. And dude, it's just like, it's like you're throwing, man. Like, you got reported for fucking intentionally throwing this fucking match with that rotation, dude. Like, it should be like, dude, like, you see that, you see the switch, you rotate on lifeline pads. Communism pad line right there. This is the com pad line. Boom. Right? Why do I say to do this? Why do I say to rotate in the communism pad line? Because it gives you a lot of space to work with. It gives you plenty of space, and it's perfect. And then you can look to play in this midfield L like K-Dop. You're that second/third, right? Then you're looking here. You know it's awkward. Dude, it's like a fucking 3v1 right here. It's technically a 2v1, right? But now you can wait. He goes. You wait for him to go. Now he forces it. God damn, it's so free, dude. It's so stupid to me that I see this happening. Same play happening again. And that was a little dangerous. But it's okay. Yep, he's looking. Yeah, so push forward now because you know they're going to be awkward. Oh my God, actually, if he top shelved that was game over. So it's 2. He's doing this correctly. I get demoed, which is fine. Yep, so he fixes his angle, plays the beat. That's fine. Rotate on pads, please. Yes. Yes, that's cool. J-Ro says, awkward, what? Dude, this is just so stupid. Okay. Jay Rosa is awkward again. What? Why did he? Why? Okay. I see this. People will do this. You guys are probably doing this too. Unless you're in like fucking GC1, GC2. And some of my viewers are. But even then, you're like 7 boost. It's going to be a fat clear because this guy is plenty. And he wants to turn in and take away his own ability to use the wall to cover high. Right? Because the guy could very well cover high. And his only way that J Rosa and you in this position are going to be able to cover high is to use that wall. So then you take away your own ability to cover high. Then it's awkward because it actually goes high. You panic. Now you're 0. The shot comes in, right? Things are awkward. Unnecessary, dude. Okay. What should have been the pathing? Okay, Lush, enough with the shit. What should have been the pathing? Okay. First of all, he should not have turned and faced. Okay. That does absolutely nothing. What it should have happened is this. It should have been like this. I'm going to draw it out for you as we're playing. So he gets that. He goes like this, waiting. Looking right here. Now he's here, looking deep. Now he's here, going. That's what it should have happened. And instead you get this. So he pushed so far in. Now he's rotating out where he needs to be on this clear. Then he's awkward. Then he double commits. And he's still 0. Then he double commits. Now he can't hit because he's 0 now. Now he can't challenge this pass coming in or that bounce, and they score. Again, when you're rotating out, this is why it is so fucking crucial that you rotate out correctly. You need to cover this switch. Right? Bam, 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 bam. Looking. Right here. And look, you would have had 36 boosts. That would have been plenty to go up for that. That is literally plenty to go up for this. This is just so troll, dude. All that, bro. All right. I hope that helps. Much love. Good night. Peace, guys.